Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Coding for Kids. In our last episode, we built our map and we were able to put our player on it, and we were able to move around. In today's episode, we're going to keep continuing on that by adding enemies, treasure, recharge stations, the end of the game, and walls to the map. So let's get into it. Okay, so first up, we want to go in the game class and under the run function. So just look for where the curly bracket ends for the run function, and then hit enter to go underneath it. And then we just want to do public void add enemy. And then we're going to take in 3 parameters to add an enemy. The first one's going to be an int, which is going to be position X. Second one's going to be an int, which is position Y. And the third one is going to be the enemy object that we want to put in that position. Oops. Okay. And then inside of the function, we just want to do underscore map, open square bracket, close square bracket. Then inside it, just put position X, comma position Y equals enemy. All right, and what that's going to do is it's going to look at this position and set it to the enemy object that we passed in. All right, so it's the first function. Second function is going to be public void add recharge station. Okay, very similar. It's going to be an int position X and int position Y. And then the last parameter is going to be a recharge station, and then underscore map, open square bracket, position X, comma, position Y equals recharge station. All right. Third function we're going to create today is public void, and we do void because we don't want to return anything from the function, is add treasure, int position X, int position Y, and then treasure, open close curly brackets, underscore map, open square bracket, position X, comma, position Y equals treasure. Okay, the fourth one we want to add is public void. It's going to be a little different. This one is add wall. Now, instead of having to create a wall object every time and pass it in, just because all the walls are going to be exactly the same, we'll just create the wall in the function instead of passing it in. So for this one, it's only going to take 2 parameters. It's going to be int position X, int BOSY, and then we're going to do underscore map inside the function, position X, position Y equals new box, and the box type is going to be wall. And then we can just copy this function below it, and instead of wall, just add end, and just change the box type to end. Okay, so we've created our 5 functions: add enemy, add recharge station, add treasure, add wall, and add end. So now let's just hit save for that. Let's go over to program.cs. If it's not up here, just come over to your Solution Explorer and find it. Double click on it. Okay, now under game, so we've created a game object, which is going to point to this class. And because all these functions are public, we're going to be able to access them from this game object that we created. So now if we just do game, and we do dot add enemy, And I've just written a little cheat sheet down here so I can remember where all the enemies go. It's 8-8 for the dragon. So we'll just copy and paste that in there. Actually, I'll just come and grab all of these. And I'll just go over it. Probably the easiest way. Okay, alright. So we'll just go through them one by one. Okay, so if you remember a couple of episodes ago, we created our player object, our enemy 1, our enemy 2, enemy 3, our treasure 1, treasure 2, and our recharge station. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're saying game, and then we're calling that function we created .enemy, and we're saying in position 8-8, put a dragon. And in 6-7, put a gargoyle, and 1-2, put a spider. And then add treasure, we're doing 2-6, put treasure 1, 3-1, put treasure 2, and add recharge station 6-1, end of the game is 1-1, and 0-0. Okay, so now if you've done all that, if you haven't, just pause the video, and once you've filled in all these lines, hit save. And then run your program. And now, if you did it correctly, you should see something like this, where you have your player, and you have all these different things that represent all the different things that we've created. Okay, so we've only created one wall. In the next episode, we'll create the rest of the walls, just because there's a lot of them. And then we'll build the logic. So when you actually step on one of these positions, we'll go into whatever logic. So if you step on the treasure, we'll open the treasure. If you step on an enemy, you go into a battle. If you step on the end of the game, you won the game. If you try and step on a wall, it'll say you can't go that way because there's a wall there. Well, actually, we won't say that. We just won't let you. It just won't do anything. It'll just go back to the position you're in. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. We've only got 3 episodes left, I think, so stick with it, and we're nearly finished with our game. So I'll see you in the next one.